blowing just over 20 kilometers an hour, and although you can see some bright blue sky and Table Mountain popping out over the top of the stadium, it is a maximum of 14 degrees, and the sun has already almost passed over the stadium, so it's pretty cool in the shade, but perfect conditions really, as the two captains go through the coin toss with referee Sean Miller. Zane Davids of DHL Western Province, the Blitzbox star, and Namakaba, who's captaining the Vodacom Bulls, a former Western Province player, returning home to lead his new team. Lots of explanation between the two captains as to who's going to play in which direction. And that relatively strong wind will swirl around this bowl-like stadium a fair amount. A good crowd in for this first round fixture. There is rugby elsewhere in the mother city today, with the Springbok women taking on the Black Ferns 15, a young New Zealand team, as the Springbok ladies continue their preparations for Rugby World Cup in England. But a decent crowd in here at the DHL Stadium, and Piwe Nomlomo, the head coach of the Vodacom Bulls, has named this outfit, captained by Namakaba, with Junior Pokomela, another former Western Province player, in the back row with him, along with Jean-Andre Rudolph and Zach Berger and Buta Chamberlain, the halfbacks. Exciting backline picked by Labib Levy, the head coach for DHL Western Province, Assad Moers and Kyle Smith, the halfbacks. Shilton van Wyk and Kewan Nortje, regulars for the Blitzbox, and Kortnel Skosan, former Springbok winger, who returned from Northampton to come and play his rugby in Cape Town. He's on the wing. Another man to look out for, wearing the light blue today, is Marvin Ori. There he comes out of the tunnel. Rugby World Cup player for the Springboks in 2023 in France. Has been playing his club rugby in France for Perpignan, and now comes out in the second row for the Vodacom Bulls. Namakaba, the captain. And as we await the arrival of Zane Davids and DHL Western Province, it's a very good afternoon in commentary to Hanyani Shimangi.
Good afternoon, Matthew. Well, there it is, the famous blue jersey, the Vodacom Bulls. And a rivalry that's gone through many generations here. The famous Western Province jersey, a classic clash here, a great rivalry, a healthy crowd out here in Cape Town, Matthew. It's experiencing the power of the Vodacom Bulls against the youth of Western Province, as we look at new captain Zane Davids.
Such a fantastic player for the South African Sevens team. It'll be interesting to see the approach he brings to that open side flanker role. Such a strong ball carrier in Sevens, but he's going to have to play to the ball. Sean Miller is the referee, Henry van Rooyen and Charles Wendaris on the touchlines. Egan Seconds is in the TMO box, and Buta Chamberlain has the ball in hand for the Vodacom Bulls. Made his move to Pretoria from Durban, where he played for the Sharks. Interesting surface here at DHL Stadium as well. It looks as though it's been scarified and rolled with a heavy roller. Looks very quick, but a little bit soft underfoot with all the rain that's fallen in the Western Cape in recent weeks.
Yeah, Matthew, you can see the places where they warmed up. It's churned up slightly, so it's going to be interesting to see how this pitch goes.
Buta Chamberlain straight down the middle with the kickoff, and an early touch for the Western Province skipper Zane Davids, away by Assad Moers. 2 years of South African under-20 rugby for the scrum half, who played for the Ike Tigers in this year's Varsity Cup. Just blessed with young talent at scrum half at the moment. Vodacom Bulls trucking it up in midfield, and Chamberlain's kick is charged down. It's brilliant work from Gary Porter. A lot of work for Stravino Jacobs to do to get back and provide cover for the Bulls. Zach Berger just cooling things down, having a pot of forwards to create this angle for him. Oh, a perfectly timed hit on
First man in.
Shilton van Wyk, and the Bulls quick to cause the turnover. Berger thought there was some space to exploit there. Kyle Smith.
It's inside.
And that ball caught just inside the 22-meter area by Buddha Chamberlain. Excellent clearance from him.
Yeah, it's a good net result, a good outcome for the Vodacom Bulls. You thought they might have been in trouble when Buddha Chamberlain tried to make that kick over the top. But he was standing too flat, rather go for the grubber than the kick under the top. But a good recovery from then on. We already saw the power of Namaklava on the ground. He's an absolute menace when it comes to fetching on the ground. Namaklava, from that kick, got the ball back. That's how Chamberlain managed to get it into space.
Just the four-man line out for Western Province, but over the top of everyone from Scudder and Tuveni, quickly through the hands of Rudolph and Smith. He's looking for the offload in contact, but just decided to create the ruck. Nothing really on for him. That's an excellent line off a short pass from Berger.
Advantage.
Eventually the advantage comes. The Western Province player pinned at the bottom of that ruck. The cross kick from Smith.
No advantage.
Kewan Nokia had it covered, but they were on penalty advantage over on the 15-meter line.
Western Province just needing to settle down a bit. I mean, that the four-man line out, the ball went over the top. That's how the Vodacom Bulls got into a good position. The props are down. Is that? I think is that Francois Klopper that's down? So he'll certainly, well, he's not a jumper suit, but he'll be in the line out as a lifter.
Line is the middle. Line, yeah.
So they want to slow it down and wait for him to get up. Get that massive carry down. That good line from him. Good carry. There was a bit of a tackle fight. I think he might have hurt himself there. Plenty of URC experience.
6.
Because Wilkelo was the leader of the pack in terms of tight heads in Pretoria. Then you got Francois Klopper and Morne Smith.
I just saw him trying to jog it off. And having another go now, but he really is not looking comfortable at all.
It looks like he's in trouble here, Matt, but he's trying to push on. He's just going to have to get stuck into it now. He's bouncing around like a little kid there, but so he looks like he's fine.
Joe van Sale with a 5-meter line out, and to Ori at the front with no
Driving at the legs.
jump, and the sack was too late.
Get back. No advantage offside.
And the second advantage is Sintu Manjezi makes the carry, then Rudolph. And Pokomela. Cardinal Scorsine was telling the referee what he thought.
We're going to go back for the advantage.
And the assistant referee, Henry van Rooyen, confirming that the ball was held up over the line, but on penalty advantage.
There's 2 players injured.
Front row with 2 players not. Javit Murray.
So we can't dive in at the
down there, but the Western Province lineup will be on notice there. What the Vodacom Bulls did, they dummied that front pod or the middle pod, went for the no jump at the front and almost got that over. It was on penalty advantage, so they'll certainly be on notice now.
Diving at the legs.
Well, there's going to be a change. It may be a temporary one. Gerhard Lamprecht replacing Tibet Marais, who's running towards the tunnel with blood pouring from his hand.
No, it happened. No, you guys can call the line out.
Can we call the line out? Okay.
Joe van Zyl looked to have sustained a bit of a cut to his knee as
You
well.
can choose the line out. Yeah,
What about, why can't we kick it out?
it was a line out infringement, so you don't have to kick it. You can just
We can just go for
the line out again.
We can just watch. No, it's not really, but we'll take off legs with that.
Junior Pukumela, the man held up over the line. Ian Namaklava with, you would think, a little extra in this fixture, having left this province to join the Vodacom Bulls. Van Zyl ready to feed the line out. It's another ball to the front for Ori. This time a more conventional one as he made the leap, and
Same more advantage.
try is awarded to the Vodacom Bulls after Sean Miller had indicated penalty advantage, and there may have been a greater consequence had that try not been scored by Joe van Zyl.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little breakaway there, so consider the same more. But power again, I think. Just almost middle front ball, but the guys were working hard in the front, they're staying connected there. And Van Zyl just rides it along. And Carl Smith there, it would have been penalty advantage anyway. It's difficult when a fly-off's in the middle of a wall trying to stop it. But good power from the Vodacom Bulls.
Butter Chamberlain, 7 or 8 meters in from the left-hand touchline. Wonderful strike first up.
And power from the Vodacom Bulls. It was a good call. See, you needed to stabilize the base here. The base of the Vodacom Bulls stays solid, stays
Two
strong.
wrongs don't
Van
make it
Zyl
right.
had a little bit of work to do, but over he goes.
Kyle Smith
Blocking.
with the restart up the middle and
6.
some blocking as Henry Immelman came to claim the kickoff. Clear obstruction caused by a teammate and straight out in front of the posts.
Shot.
And a shot at goal called. Well, Kyle Smith was definitely looking towards the touchline. And then got an instruction from the coaches down near the bench that they were to line up a shot at goal. Played for the South African under-20 side in this year's rugby championship in Kleberga. Not part of the side that went to Italy and won the Junior World Championship. Vusi Moyo doing such a fabulous job in that number 10 jersey. And just a couple of steps to the ball. Very efficient style from Kyle Smith. Real gift of 3 points straight after the try had been scored. Moose with the clearance kick, not finding touch. Jacobs stepping his way through and over tackles, really putting the Vodacom Bulls back on the front foot. Chamberlain at the back for Stedman Gans. So many current and former Springbok Sevens players on this field. Chamberlain, beautiful offload in contact. Van Zyl and Burger running the classic scrum half support line. Fierce contest at the breakdown though. There's a card coming here. Shown to the captain, Zane Davids. Too many infringements inside their own 22.
And it's also because it's on a line break also. So team cynical, but Western Province are going to have to put the Vodacom Bulls attack under pressure slightly, come off the line, make the bigger hit, because there's plenty of gain line dominance, and you can see Buta Chamberlain with that excellent little pass, the forwards passing amongst each other. And it's also the opposite leg, he's almost resting his knee, he's not holding up his own body weight. But that was promising signs from the Vodacom Bulls attack.
Well, they've gone short again at line-out time. Haba. Then Sintu Manjezi. Strong leg drive from Manjezi. Little pop before contact. Not the conventional pick and drive. They really are keeping those pillar defenders very busy, closing in on a second try here. And Klopper. Not quite. But then the score is made. Zach Burger spotting that little opportunity on the left of the ruck after a series of strong carries from the powerful Bulls forwards. Great start from the visiting side.
Yeah, man down and penalty conceded by Zane Davids. So a man down here, but this is just patience from the Vodacom Bulls. Good technique. Once that opportunity came, little Zach Burger smells the try, over he goes, but the pack had been doing the hard work. Namakaba involved, Pokamela involved. See Sintu Manjezi getting involved, Klopper's having a little go. Eventually the scrum off gets the try.
Chamberlain with a second successful conversion. Perfect opening from the Vodacom Bulls, using their power to good effect.
Just being cool, calm and collected. See Western Province, you need to be tighter there defensively. No one down the short side. You can see no one home there. That's where that little hole was. Gary Porter too late, and once you set too late, it's difficult to stop, especially close to the line. You can't get your shoulders nice and low, get underneath the attacker and make the hit.
Restart down the middle once again, and Henry Immelman up, came off his hands and played by Stedman Gans, so another penalty straight out in front off a kickoff. Will they go for the posts again, having conceded the two tries? Does give them an opportunity to run the clock down a little bit with the yellow card. There's the knock from Immelman.
It's a difficult one because Stedman Gans wouldn't have known who hit that ball.
Yeah, had to play it.
Yeah, he had to play it. I think Western Province here should go for the corner.
Take it over from Zane.
Okay. Sure.
A very similar position to the previous one for Kyle Smith. He's trying to stay in touch here. See Damian Marcus, who was challenging for the ball with Stedman Gans. He's yet to get a touch. Marcus, nor his centre partner Luke Burger. And a second successful penalty for Kyle Smith.
An interesting Western Province going for that short kick down the middle. Both teams sort of set across along the touchlines to think you're going to receive the ball there this time. Well, the Vodacom Bulls almost taken by surprise by the Western Province kicking strategy.
Similar kick to restart from Buta Chamberlain, and the clearance kick from Asad Moos. Not finding touch. Jacobs had a lot of ground to make up. He was hanging way back near the halfway line. Rudolph. He's such an effective loose forward, and the colours of the Pumas and the Cheetahs, and now in the light blue. Chamberlain, cut-out ball for Smith. Luke Berger in with the tackle, and Alex Groves got in over the ball, but then lost it. Here's Manjesi, and there's the interception from Shilton van Wyk. He is lightning quick. And the crowd at the DHL Stadium finds its voice as one of the sevens box puts his pace on display.
Yeah, and it was the Vodacom Bulls on attack, shoveling it down. And Shilton van Wyk, he had to make a decision here. Otherwise, it is try time. It's a 2-on-1. He makes the right decision. He's got too much juice there, too much pace. Shilton van Wyk, the 7th star, easy work for him. Absolute easy work for him.
You're quite right, Shim. Had that not gone to hand, it would have been a 3rd try for the Vodacom Bulls. And Kyle Smith adds 2, and all of a sudden, an unlikely 1-point lead for the visiting side. They were so comfortably ahead.
Yeah, and there it is, Sintumanche. As you can see, if that ball had gone, it was try time for the Vodacom Bulls. Shilton van Wyk had other ideas, rapid. The man's got jet shoes, and you saw it right there.
And this time it's an excellent clearance off the right boot from Assad Moos. You could see as Shilton van Wyk was juggling the ball, it just took him a while to get into his stride, to make sure of that possession. But once he got going, no stopping him. Van Sale finds Marvin Ori. Another powerful maul.
Advantage.
And then the arm out for advantage from Sean Miller. Berger. Almost ducking his way under the tackle. Nothing coming at the breakdown.
Past the lifter. Side injury.
Western Province are giving away too many penalties when it comes to maul stopping. You consider those
Side
close
injury.
to the line. You know, there it was a 4-man. By surprise, generally teams will play off the top from a 4-man. They went for the maul. Another penalty conceded. And guess what? You're on your 5-meter now, having to swallow it. He's got it. Well, that's a great kick then. That's a great line kick from Chamberlain. But this was all on penalty advantage. So Western Province been forced to defend a lot of 5-man lineouts. We saw the pick and drive power of the Vodacom Bulls. Once they get into this red area, into the red zone, the conversion rate has been good.
And twice in this position, they've gone for a no-jump lineout to Marvin Ori at the front. Looks as though it'll be different this time.
It's over the 15.
Over the 15 for Jean-Jacques Rudolph. Plenty of variety from the Bulls at lineout time, and it's just too much power. 3rd score, and Sintumanjesi up with the ball.
Also a lot of variation. Sintumanjesi gets the try. But the calling plan from the Vodacom Bulls has been pretty good. Went with that trick play first at the front, got a penalty advantage. But this time going over the 15, and if you don't sack that thing straight away, you are in trouble. Because generally it's 8 players or 8 forwards against 1 at the back. It's usually the hooker, and the hooker or tight head prop need to sack that straight away.
And set up by a phenomenal line kick from this man, Buddha Chamberlain, to fine touch on that 5-meter line. No troubles again. 3 converted tries.
Thanks.
Yeah, and over the 15. So that needs to be sacked straight away. Once it's set, like at the base is set, it is hard to stop, almost impossible to stop without conceding another penalty. And the Bulls rumbling. They need a pick the kickoff plan here. You can see they've got more pods that have come up a little bit.
Just a little knock in there. Gary Porter suggesting that he'd knocked it backwards, but I think it went into the Vodacom Bulls player before Damian Marcus was able to grab it. And Zane David's time in the bin is over, so Western Province back to 15. Also, Devet Marais is back on at number 8.
On the left.
Lamprecht back to the bench for now.
The Western Province do have the experience. Is up front. It's T. Sitole, Skarantu and Ikoba Seeloff. Both would have played a bit of super rugby in their careers. Dylan Smith, the other side, also. He's been around a while.
And eventually that arm going out off the back of an advancing scrum. Smith from Chamberlain. Katlego Letebele brought down just over halfway as the call of advantage overcame. Chamberlain, Gans and Jacobs got his pass away just before contact. Here's Immelman. Jacobs going to his outside. Just a little too tight to the touchline. And an extra roll from Henry Immelman brings the penalty.
Extra roll. Use it!
Now Klopper. Two exciting pieces of attack by both sides. Western Province transitioning quickly from their defensive effort. Now Burger's kick going towards where Kieran Nokia is receiving attention. And then gathered by Elof. Moos. Strong carry from Nell. Then Steve Sitole. Well, big clean out, but didn't do its job. Turnover for the Vodacom Bulls. Fun sale. Letebele away to his right. Two defenders up that channel as well, so setting the ruck once more. Rudolph. Immelman. And then Chamberlain for Stedman Gans. Baba. It's a big hit on Junior Pokomela there. Skarantu Ben, he just pinned on the wrong side of the ruck. Manages to wriggle away just in time. Another carry for Namaklaba.
Use.
Not able to advance with the carry, so going to the boot of Zach Burger. It's an excellent contestable kick and an awkward one. Kyle Smith getting outside his man. Takes a big hit as he makes the kick. There was a flag up anyway.
Oh, that's a long phase, isn't it, Matthew? A lot happening there. Both teams, what I'm enjoying here is the willingness actually to put the ball into space. You can see with Butter Chamberlain taking the ball nice and flat, playing behind the pods, playing backdoor, trying to get it to the edge, trying to get it to the wider channels. And some good skill, especially by the big men. You saw the combination there. I think it was Junior Pokomela with the soft hands to Rudolph again. Junior Pokomela getting involved. That's a guy that's been out of rugby for close to a year, Junior Pokomela. Played a couple of warm-up games, but a very good player.
So you was the unfortunate one. No, it's fine.
Yeah, there's the left foot on the line just before he made the kick. We're also seeing Kieran Nokia being helped from the field in a lot of pain with that hamstring injury, so replaced by another South African sevens player, Saku Makata.
Let's go.
Decent sized crowd in for this first round fixture in the 2025 Carling Currie Cup. 2 matches already played in the round. The Pumas over the Griquas 49-28, and then the Lions 46-5 against the Sharks earlier on today. Another game tomorrow.
Stop!
The Boland Cavaliers take on the Free State Cheetahs.
In front of the kicker.
Offside call against the Vodacom Bulls. Men in front of the kicker.
Yeah, I thought it's against Marvin Ori, but you could hear the ref saying stop 5. So he just needed to hang on slightly, let the guys, the other surrounding players, go ahead of him. But good chance here for Western Province. They need to start asking some questions on attack. It's been a massive defensive effort required. A lot of tackles being made. Damien Marcus will want the ball. Luke Berger will want the ball. We saw the speed of Shilton van Wyk. They'll want the ball. So great chance here.
And only just. He worked up some good momentum, Marvin Ori. Last 2 tests for the Springboks against Romania and Tonga. For Marvin Ori at the 2023 Rugby World Cup. Ball one against the throw here. A little bit of indecision and hesitation.
Off the foot. Backwards, backwards.
Eventually the penalty comes. They've done a decent job to win the ball back on the ground.
You can't shout at me like that, please.
I suppose the worrying thing for it, they haven't
it was backwards of both.
thrown the ball in a lot of times in the lineup, but lost that one. The 4-man went over the top. Then they went with a throw over the top to Marcus, who had to kick it through. So it's 3 lineouts so far, not really some good results or good outcomes from it. And you need a base, you need a launch of something.
The other point being, Shim, that only had a third of possession in the game so far. So when they have had it, not putting it to good use. Really well played by Joe van Zyl to actually win that ball back on the ground. Pokomela, the target at line-out time, and immediate momentum. Another side entry. Copy and paste at line-out time. Huge hit in the midfield on Stedman Kuntz. They brought him down safely. Oh, another card. This time against Gary Porter.
It's the set-piece pressure that's hurting Western Province. So saw the first scrum, it was penalty advantage. We've spoken about the 5-meter lineouts. This time, from then, maybe sometimes you got to decide which battle you're going to get involved in. Stay down, give them the ball, and just stop them all. At least you survive that. At the moment, Western Province, can you see here that half going up? Then that thing needs to be sacked straight away or stopped straight away. There's momentum. They didn't get the steal. It's hard to stop once it goes like this. The Vodacom Bulls, big men. You see the hard work, Marvin Ori in front of that maul. It's hard to stop.
Manjesi out the back from Klopper, and Van Zyl for Smith. Gans almost putting Rudolph into the hole, but a brilliant offload from the number 8. Berger. Ori took a very flat ball, not much momentum into contact. Smith came from depth.
Advantage.
Another penalty advantage, so the little kick in behind, and Van Wyk with an excellent read, but
offside.
Western Province offside.
Calm down.
They will go to the corner once more.
Yeah, it's a lot of penalties being conceded at the moment by Western Province. Yeah, it's 6, and a lot of them, you look at the penalties, a lot of them would be at set piece. And just in general play, Zane Davis getting penalized. Well, that was quite a harsh yellow card, I thought, though, but it was an accumulation of penalties. Yeah, you can see there, Alex Groves, you need to roll out towards the side of the rack. Not in the runway, you need to go out the side.
Well, we've seen this picture before, 3 times on the far side of the field. First job done through Manjezi, and too late on the sack. Penalty advantage. Berger, Smith goes to the pocket again.
It collapsed.
It was really collapsed. It's near the ball. It was near the ball. The jump was there.
I just had a word with Nama. One thing before the game is respect. The way he's talking to me is unacceptable. I've clearly got the more form. It's a late collapse. We've just had a yellow card and now we've got 2 penalties again. That player goes to the bin. It's a penalty against. Go and check it.
He's not happy.
Late collapse. Scrum.
So now a scrum is called, Western Province with 2 locks in the sin bin.
And this is good captaincy also from Ramaklava. He actually won in this position. Maybe even the lineup to be a no contest.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know what?
Yeah.
So the 2 loose forwards are going to have to come in.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, survival time here for Western Province.
Zane Davids.
Let's go, please.
He's going to pack down at flank. Low Nell and David Marais locking. And now Damian Marcus onto the side of the scrum. As you'd expect, powerful surge. Rudolph controlling at the back and over.
Oh, mate, the signs were there, isn't it? From those 2 yellow cards. It's a good call from Namaklava to call the scrum. And Jean-de Rudolph, well, the problem he had was controlling that ball at the back, to be honest with you, because when the scrum goes quickly, the skills there, it's hard there for him. That control there gets very difficult, especially when the scrum's moving at that speed. And almost think that, well, they had the dominance. If that ball pops out, Western Province would have survived. But a super light Western Province pack, the signs were ominous. There was only one option there.
Bonus point try on the board for the Vodacom Bulls, who will play most of the balance of this half with a 2-man advantage. Home side in no hurry to get back to halfway.
Yeah, and Western Province is just survival mode. You know, with your 2 powerhouses, you know, the engine of the scrum, your 2 locks gone, you got loose forwards in there. That was a battle they were never going to win unless the Bulls collapsed or, you know, you hook a clean tight head or something like that. But Jean-de Rudolph, he's been busy. He's had a busy day. The Vodacom Bulls loose forwards, Namaklava, Junior Pokomela and Jean-de Rudolph have been busy.
Really high restart and contestable restart from Kyle Smith, well controlled by Stedman Kans. Klava. Berger, Chamberlain, Jacobs.
Wait.
Off the left boot.
Onside.
Here is Shilton van Wyk. And Jacobs coming from depth.
Falling into it.
Dealt with the high ball really well. Now Chamberlain, knowing that Van Wyk was up and out of position. Smith dropping back. And that's excellent from Kyle Smith.
That's a great kick.
What is that?
Comfortably back into Vodacom Bulls territory. I'm going to try and keep them pinned there. A lot resting on his kicking skill right now.
More!
Another line-out win for Marvin Ori, and again, they build momentum with that more. Out the back from Rudolph and Gans.
Well,
Deft little pick up and pass from Butter Chamberlain. And then Rudolph. Plenty of space in behind here for the Vodacom Bulls to exploit. So having to put extra men in the defensive line to compensate for those two locks missing. So big open spaces in the backfield.
use.
Berger, Klaber. Now Chamberlain goes wide for Stravino Jacobs. Just overran it a fraction and knocked the ball on.
Yeah, and then what's happening is the Vodacom Bulls, they're getting a lot of width, Matt. But sometimes you need punch in the midfield. So it looks impressive because you're going coast to coast, wide. In the naughty corner there, the two locks. You know, you're going wide, but there's no one actually punching through the line or going through the middle. We're getting that tent and then looking to go wide.
Nama. Guys, we've got a lot of players going down. If this continues happening, we need to get fresh players onto the pitch, please. Because we're slowing down the game. Every time there's a stoppage, there's a player down. So just get the message to the bench or to the coaches, please.
It's an interesting point made by Namaklava there to the referee. Referee saying there's too many players going down. Namaklava says it is our first game of the campaign. We're going to get some bumps and bruises. Taking those real hits you don't quite get in training. So that knock on from Stravino Jacobs causing the scrum. Almost expect Zane Davids to go to the referee and say, can you give us as much time to use advantage from knock-ons? Stravino Jacobs had regathered the ball, so had to blow it, but the last thing they want to do now is scrum.
Yeah, and it's going to be in and out for Western Province. Get that ball in and out as quickly as possible. Numbers down.
Sorry? Yeah, no. Once you guys form, I will put the time on. So. Let's go, please.
Look at Luke Berger wearing 13, packing down on the side of the scrum.
Crouch.
That wasn't in his job description.
No.
Fine. Sit.
Yeah. You can see what
Don't come out the tunnel, boys.
the scrum off was trying to do. Asad Moose, he's trying to get the ball in and out quickly as possible, but the danger of that is if it hits one of the players' legs, it's going to bounce right back into the Bulls. See him having a chat with Skaran Tubeni.
Let's go.
Quite fortunate for them in a way that it did come back out the mouth of the tunnel.
You can throw. Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Well dealt with. Marcus, first receiver. And go back towards the short side. Just trying to control possession in the Bulls' half for a period of time. Just
outside.
Moose with the kick over the top, and Jacobs overrunning it. Little advantage here for Western Province, secured by Zane Davids.
It's your own man. First knock.
I think it's better play from Western Province. They're asking a couple of questions. Ariel winning the scraps in the air, marching forward a little bit, forcing the Vodacom Bulls to make some tackles. So that last scrum was nice and solid. Got that ball out, in and out as quickly as possible.
Sorry. So he's gone
See,
for
that's
the
a box,
contest, but
a good box kick. You can see how Skosan gets there, same time as the ball, so there's enough
Let's go, Shadow.
air time there for him to get there.
Big push, boy, big push.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Morris under pressure, finding Marcus again as first receiver. Sean Miller had a think about that. It
You can just confirm whether he hits the ball or
looked like a knock on.
Just right. You're part of the breakdown. You're part of the breakdown.
So the offside call was for the penalty. He's just asking there if it was a deliberate knockdown, asking the TMO to check.
Shot.
And with just a few seconds left on one of the yellow cards. There is Chris Smith.
Are we sure that's not on the ball again?
And there may be a card here for Chris Smith. There is indeed.
You're part of the breakdown and you're hitting the ball out of his hands. You're part of the breakdown, doesn't matter.
So time now up on one of the yellow cards for Western Province, and Kyle Smith lining up a third penalty attempt. And now it's the Vodacom Bulls down to 14 as well.
And there, Matthew, you got some positive outcomes from Western Province, even with two men down. See Assad Moose controlling it beautifully from the back, getting that kick over, or putting that kick up in the air.
Restart from Chamberlain.
Is that a knock of white? The advantage?
Just a scrum advantage. After that contest in the air, the ball lost forward. Burger, Rudolph, and Chamberlain. Brilliant insertion from Letebele. And then Jacobs powerfully up that left wing. Also just coming infield. Lovely soft touch from Joe van Zyl to find Rudolph. And there's Burger. Brilliant score. They were on a scrum advantage. They went wide, quickly, powerfully. And Zach Burger there to score his second of the game.
Yeah, great strike from the Vodacom Bulls. Jean-Ray Rudolph involved in everything at the moment, but just getting momentum, staying on the gain line. And this is when they went wide here. And look at that, getting the ball into space. The dummy run is pretty good there. Stravino ups the tempo. And because the ball's coming out so fast with no numbers, Western Province don't have time to set. Zach Burger down the same little short hole in the blind side, goes over.
And so far, a perfect kicking performance from Boeta Chamberlain. 5 tries, 2 of them scored by scrum half Zach Burger, and all 5 converted into 7.
And Burger, what that near side guard there, he's not there. He's not home. Even the earlier try when he scored, he's got this ability to ask the right questions around the rucks, and he picks that moment beautifully. No one set there. That's where the hole was. That's where he went. And that's where the points came from.
Look at that, 7 visits to the 22, 5 tries score. The conversion rate outstanding from the Vodacom Bulls. Here's Namaklava surging up the middle and finding men away to his left. Immelman. Dylan Smith had done well in that build-up. Here's Manjezi. They are not done yet. Pokomela and Klopa just managed to regather. Marvinori, Chamberlain and Rudolph.
Got away.
Yet another penalty inside their own 22.
Yeah, they want the oranges. They want half-time to come soon. Someone needs to put him down. You talk about physicality. I mean, look at him there, just carrying Western Province defenders. Yes, the tackler not rolling away, but I think Elof's in a good position. But the tackler has to roll away, and he's jammed right through the middle. But it's been a Vodacom Bulls half, Matt.
Now, almost a point a minute. And Butter Chamberlain, this is easiest kick of the afternoon. And this to take a 22-point lead into the halftime break.
10.
As you'd expect, no problem. 5 tries, 5 conversions and a penalty. Six out of 6 from the tee for Butter Chamberlain. 2 tries for Zach Berger, tries for Jandre Rudolph, Sintu Manjezi and Joe van Sale. And in reply, a solitary try from Shilton van Beek. 3 penalties and a conversion from the boot of Kyle Smith. And at halftime at the DHL Stadium in Cape Town, it's Western Province 16, Vodacom Bulls 38.
Utter elation for Jordan Hendrickson and the Hollywood Bench Sharks.
You got history, yeah? But we are the present Europa League champions.
You've got hope. We've got 20 Premier League titles.
We've got Anfield. You've got revolving managers.
Yeah, well, we've got more trophies in the last 5 years than them, so hold that.
Wasn't champions of Europe, though. Our women are. This is where football beef gets cooked.
On Europe's biggest stage, it's going to take her to lead from the front, and her to carry a country's hopes. It's going to take her to handle the pressure, and her to change the history of football. It takes her to be a hero at the UEFA Women's European Championship, and we're here for every game of it, only on SuperSport, here for her.
Across the globe, boots are laced and the stage is set for a host of football friendlies to fire you up for the new season.
90 minutes to lay down a marker.
Catch the Reds in action against the Rossoneri.
Virgil van Dijk.
Or settle in as Eddie Howe's troops face up to a sizzling Spanish challenge. Old English rivalries reignite, not for points, but pride, as Everton take on the Cherries and Man United face off with the Hammers. There's Spurs versus Newcastle and so much more in a feast of football friendlies only on your World of Champions.
For Jordan Hendrickson and the Hollywood Bench Sharks.
40 minutes to play in this first round fixture in the Currie Cup. The Vodacom Bulls with a dominant first half performance. 5 tries to 1, all of them converted by Boeta Chamberlain, who added a penalty as the first half reached its close, and the Vodacom Bulls down to 14 men with the sin binning of Chris Smith, who starts the second half in the bin. DHL Western Province had 3 players sent to the sin bin in the first half: Zane Davids, Gary Porter and Alex Groves. At one point having to scrum without both their locks on a couple of occasions. There's still 5 minutes and a few seconds for Chris Smith. And the Vodacom Bulls just looking to manage proceedings as they're a man short. The clearance kick from Zach Berger is a good one. He went over for 2 of the 5 tries.
Yeah, Matthew, important for Western Province to just get some positive outcomes here. It's going to start by winning this line out, asking some questions on attack.
And that is their first line-out win, and then pop to Scudder and Tabeni.
Knock on, offside.
Who knocked the ball on and then played in front of the ball. A secure line-out turns into a penalty for the opposition.
Yeah, just wasteful from Western Province. Went with a 3-man line-out, so took the Vodacom Bulls by surprise. From then on, you want to get into your rhythm, get into your attacking play, get some gain line, get some continuity.
And also, just get some ball.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so this is the surprise line-out. Yeah, there it is, 3-man line-out. And that's good work from Sintu Manjesi there. He just manages to get in between and disrupt the play.
Manjesi now
more
with a clean line-out win, and this is where the Vodacom Bulls have been utterly dominant.
It's on the left.
Managed to find a way forward from almost every single line-out.
No, don't change.
Rudolph, so often first receiver off those powerful surges, to continue that momentum. Klopper.
Tackle.
Pokomela. Support over the ball from his captain, Klaba. Then Marvin Ori. Berger for Joe van Sale. And Chamberlain for Rudolph.
It's on his feet.
Turnover 1, and quickly out to Assad Moos. Put a Chamberlain dropping back. Moos chasing him down, but the offload off the ground is good for Stedman Gans. Dylan Smith.
Just stay on side. Use it. No.
Zach Berger just asking Marvin Ori to come in and create the longer ruck to allow for his box kick. Lost forward by the Bulls.
Release.
Porter out the back. Carl Smith.
Advantage
Marcus.
over. Backward.
Oh, that was fortunate for Luke Berger. But then couldn't regather the ball. It was kept in play by the Bulls player. Here's Van Wyk.
Advantage.
Beautiful ball
over.
for Kyle Smith. And Moos came on the loop to his outside.
Yeah, it was on. You can see this Western Province team needs transition ball. That's where they're dangerous. That's where Van Wyk comes in. Assad Moos, you saw that. That's when they come alive. Western Province, but really haven't had a line-out or set piece to launch anything credible from. But from general play, they've looked exciting. But again, you look who's next to Assad Moos to make that tackle. Nama Klava, if he had gotten that ball, he has covered so much ground in this game.
Can we get a player on for him?
Let's see what's going on.
Time is called off as Jandre Rudolph requires some attention.
You chose the scrum.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
It'll take a lot to stop him. I think it may have just been a stray finger in the eye. There is Chris Smith, former Marty's Stellenbosch University player who has come to the Bulls via stints at Griquas in the early part of his professional career, and then the Cheetahs in Bloemfontein. Not much longer for him now. In the bin, the jacket is off.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Looking to milk a scrum penalty, and they have got one eventually. Jacobs, like a rocket off his left wing. The offload not going to hand for Jean-Andre Rudolph. It was an excellent move. Strevino Jacobs at that pace, seriously difficult to stop.
Yeah, man, he's a good player, Strevino Jacobs, explosive, strong in contact. Just hasn't had a lot of opportunities, I think. If you look at his URC, not a lot of caps though, but I tell you what, when he's on song, he's incredibly dangerous. Step, he's also got a big left boot, great step.
Can I get...
He probably needs to up his work rate slightly, come off the wing a lot more in positions like this. But look at that, he's just dragging players at will and almost getting that offload away.
I'm back. No, open up.
Five-man line out goes towards the 15, but over everyone. And here's that transition. Vanyani Shimangi was talking about Damian Marcus. Makata just managing to keep the ball in play. Sitoli. And then Assad Mus, and the ball lost forward. Manjezi and Pokomela.
No. No, not yet.
The first line out that the Vodacom Bulls have lost in this game. It's functioned outstandingly well. 12 line-outs in total. Here's Shilton van Wyk, who's shown on a couple of occasions just how electrifying he can be. And Zane Davids punching a hole in the Bulls' defense. Smith through the hands of Marais, Lonell, and Kortnel Skosan finally gets his hands on the ball on the right wing and is on the board for Western Province's second.
Yeah, that's the potential of this Western Province team when they do get going. You saw the skill that go forward. Zane Davids, the captain, starting with that rumble up the middle. Good accurate passing, running onto the ball. Look at this here, down the short side. Berger, Marais, Null, and Skosan with the finish. A team try for Western Province. The crowd needed this. The crowd needed some energy. And you can see with just a little bit more possession, the havoc they can create.
That try happened as well with Chris Smith with his jacket off, ready to come on at the next break in play. So they were compromised defensively amongst the outside backs. And Kyle Smith sneaking the conversion is in as well.
And that's Null right at the end of it. Kortnel Skosan with the pace to get it over the line. But Western Province needed some sort of spark in this game. Good effort, team effort.
Restart. Taken in by the captain under pressure from Katlego Letebele.
Leave the 9.
It's all change in the front row as well for DHL Western Province. Van Wyk up from fullback. Marcus pulled down by Pokomela and Smith. was a big hit on Kuzwayo as he made the pass out the back. The ball ripped away in contact. Jean-Ray Rudolph. Stedman Gans.
Yeah, leave it.
Clearly Kuzwayo on for Steve Satoli at loose head. Lucanio Vukozela on for Skaran Tubeni at hooker.
It's off white, off white.
And then also Arno Gustafsson
You can't just throw it into him.
for Kabos Elof.
Yeah.
And they will now get their first opportunity to scrum.
Isn't going to anyone. First knock.
A little bit more energy. You can see the Vodacom Bulls almost trying to up the tempo a bit, but Kuzwayo on. Varsity Cup player for UCT, played Province under 21s and a bit of Currie Cup last year, Matt.
Which number? 10.
There's going to be another change as well now. Spoke about how many 7 Springboks
Come on, let's go.
were playing amongst the 223s and wearing 23. Dylan Lades. I beg your pardon, Tristan Lades, Dylan's brother.
Right family though.
Dylan, who left this province and the Stormers to go and play at La Rochelle, where he's had an outstanding career. Tristan now on to replace Kyle Smith at fly half.
Fine. Sit.
Powerful scrum, but illegal. Penalty immediately awarded
17.
to the Vodacom Bulls, not scrumming straight.
Yeah, and ref, you want to say you want to earn the turn, so go forward first, but almost been a fight, you'd say, from Western Province, at least trying to have a go at the Vodacom Bulls. Vokozela on, talented young player. So you want to earn the turn here. Yeah, it's Kuzwayo, you can see the angle he's in already from that side. Turning his hips out completely, you want to scrum straight there.
So effective and efficient from these lineouts in Western Province territory in the first half. That time the sack was fair, says the referee. Namat Klaba comes away with the ball, not getting it on the terms that they would have wanted.
Step.
Pukomela for Klopper, and then Burger for Smith.
On the chest.
Chris Smith has done really well to work that ball to ground. Pouring over to the right side there for Zach Burger to give him options. Rudolph. Burger for Gans. Not quite.
Ball is on the line. Held up.
Held up on the line, so it'll be a goal line dropout.
So close, so close. I think Kloppers might have fumbled. It looked like he wasn't in a good position.
Behind the ball.
From there on, and sometimes the best thing is just to clean and let the other guys, then let the scrum half play the ball. But probably a little bit too tempting for him.
Go. We can go.
Tristan Lades with the goal line dropout. Butter Chamberlain with the attempted drop goal. Way off it. Shilton van Wyk finds his blitzbox teammate to the inside, and Assad Moors crunched as he took the pass from Lades. Mare, and then Marcus Skosan. Puta. Fingers got there just in the nick of time. Burger. Kuzwayo. Finally finding some possession and some rhythm within their back division. Lades. Gustafsson. Replacement tight head. Lades again. Well, Smith lost it forward.
Just a knock on.
Yeah, and there was a bit of space, but Western Province coming alive. They're asking some questions that, you mentioned the sevens guys, with a little bit of space, the agility, the ability to just get that continuity going. with offloading, quick ball, evading defenders. And late, you could see here, there is opportunity out wide, there is space. It's just how are you going to get the ball there?
Let's go.
In a genuine attempt to gather the ball from Chris Smith, hence a scrum for a knock-on.
End of the ball.
It's a midfield scrum. Western Province splitting their line. Shilton van Wyk up from fullback to the right of the scrum.
Watch out. Sorry? Okay. This is the mark, at the end of the mark. I want you to be at the end of the mark. Thanks. Stay there. Come on.
First scrum for this new front row not going their way, conceding the penalty with Kuzwaya going in on the angle. With their backs showing so much more promise in the second half. So important to get this set-piece possession right. Moose and Lates, double cut-out ball, Makata. Never held as he was taken to ground, so quick to roll and back to his feet. Moose missing De Wet Maria with the pass. It's cost them some momentum. Gustafsson. Joe van Zyl working hard in over the ball. Lates and Maria did well to hang on. The inside man had just overrun it. Took a big hit in the process. Lates again. Gustafsson. Now Moose goes to the left boot.
Come up, 15.
And a mistake from Henry Immelman. Hands on his head in frustration. The clearance from just outside the 22. Straight into touch. So Lamprecht back onto the field. He was on briefly for this man, De Wet Maria, in the first half for a blood injury. And Supersport colleague Brendan Nell informs me that this is one of the men, the coaches at Paul Roos, who came up with the line out in the middle of the field at the school, which was then deployed by the Springboks.
More.
A clean line-out win has been a rarity
Through the middle. That's
for Western Province in this game, and they're not able to get any go forward from the maul. Moose playing away. Vukwazela spinning out of contact. Moose, Lades, and Makata. He is powerful.
Step.
Zane Davids, that's an excellent tackle on the Western Province captain.
Advantage.
Stopping him dead, but they've drawn a penalty advantage. Assad Moose just feigning the quick tap.
And look, a quick game suits Western Province. I think they just have a go. Tap and have a go. Province score next, get that kick over, 38-30 with 20 to go. Things could get interesting. So you can see Western Province are very dangerous once they're getting a lot more position. That's Van Zyl there. He needs to run. Someone's holding him in. Yeah, I think you can see someone actually pulling him in. They're holding him in.
Lucanio Vukwazela.
Over the 15.
It's over the 15 to Nell. Davids with another powerful carry. Vukwazela pops it on for Porter. And the penalty one at the breakdown. Jandre Rudolph pulled up by his teammates.
Well done, boys.
Critical steal.
Critical steal. You consider where this game is. And Western Province starting to get a bit of momentum. That was a good line out. Vukwazela has added good energy since he came on. Good line out at the back, getting Zane Davids into those spaces there where he can show his skills. So critical steal there from Jean-Andre Rudolph.
Now this entire Vodacom Bulls back row outstanding in this game.
Yeah, and that's the one. Once Vukuzela, you make that pass, you need to back it up as quickly as possible. He's lost the shoulder battle there. And a guy like Rudolph, it's almost impossible to get him off that ball. He's lost the shoulder battle. He's too high. So once you make that pass, you back up your pass with a good clean. But you need to win the race and accelerate there.
Marvin Orrie with another excellent line-out win. He's been outstanding this evening as well. After his return from France, getting this opportunity with the Vodacom Bulls. Yet another carry from Rudolph.
Inside.
Buddha Chamberlain getting in behind. Awkward bouncing ball. Lovely work from Hans. But the pass to Chamberlain was forward. He's throwing the ball away in disgust. Referee Sean Muller was right there. Awkward kick for Shilton van Wyk to deal with.
Yeah, and good kick. That time, this is a really good kick because there's no one home there, so spots the chance of spots the space. I think Makati had to come across a little bit more. So close for the Vodacom Bulls.
Let's go. Let's go.
Western Province have made a bit of a recovery in the second half. The first half was all Vodacom Bulls attacking, maul after maul, penalty after penalty. A bit of a recovery this time from Western Province. The scrum's been solid. Line-out's gotten a lot better. And the attack has certainly come alive.
Sit!
Solid scrum base, Marcus and Lades and Van Wyk. Looking for a little switch with Makata. They just got it slightly wrong.
I thought Shilton van Wyk there, once you sort of got the shoulders turned, look for the kick. Put that grabber through, the long grabber through the Bulls. When it was shadow mode, their shoulders turned.
This is the Vodacom Bulls version of the bomb squad. 6 changes all at once by the looks of things. Certainly the entire front row. Pokomela with the line out take. Rudolph, the midfield battering ram. Manjezi.
Leave it now.
Here's Buddha Chamberlain again into that gaping hole at the back. And that wasn't carried back, it was kicked into the in-goal area.
Try line, drop back.
And the Vodacom Bulls going with those attacking little kicks over the top, just down that right-hand corner, trying to keep Western Province down there.
No. Yeah. Let's go.
Is that bomb squad coming on or not?
Go. We didn't stop for their player.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Lades. And here's Jean-Andre Rudolph. Henry Immelman. Opportunity here. Manjezi, Jacobs. Back away from the touchline.
Oh.
Another powerful carry from Rudolph. Good clean out as well. Van Sale popped it up just before contact. Away by Burger. Chamberlain and Stedman Gans. Zane Davids just trying to pull out of the tackle to affect the steal.
Use it.
Burger, Chamberlain and Jacobs. Immelman takes on the tackle of Kotnel Skosan, and still they come up that short side. And Berger, 1.5 meters away from a hat-trick. Pokomela.
Shoot! It's on the line. Release.
That's good control.
Is that try or penalty? Yeah, it's try awarded by Sean Miller.
Yeah, I thought Pokomela had got it. But you see Junior Pokomela, just the little things he does. You know, you saw him as a line-out jumper, ball delivery, hitting the racks, nice and controlled, doesn't lose the ball. But that man deserves that try. He has been busy. He's been the go-to guy, high work rate. Pokomela here doesn't get overexcited with a double movement. We're trying to go here, and Rudolph, over he goes. It's not the prettiest, but it counts.
Yeah, it's seldom that you see a try scored with the player scoring the try with nothing over, no part of his body over the line, just that stretch through the ruck. And Chamberlain, what a kicking masterclass we've seen from him.
I didn't get that pass away. A great defense, a great scramble defense.
4 and 9.
Was that Fanikuk over the ball?
9.
Good body position, brave on a line break to go that low and get that steal, crucial steal, try saver from Fanikuk, absolute try saver.
So more changes for Western Province. Carlo van Grienen for Alex Groves in the second row, and Assad Moos replaced at scrum half by the man who captained the University of Stellenbosch in the Varsity Cup, Ezekiel Ngubeni. Lades, Marcus has such wonderful acceleration after a step. Damien Marcus. Ngubeni, Lades, floating one over the top. And the hack ahead from Marco Ferreira, who's wearing jersey 24. So both benches fully deployed now. The reduced number of men in the line out for Western Province. That Vodacom Bulls line out so efficient during the course of this first round game. Here's Makata. Rosella seeing the man in his blind spot as he was about to take the pass. On a knock-on advantage, Smith, an advantage called over. Skosan holds it up long enough for Shilton van Wyk. Smith and Gans working hard to try and keep that ball up off the ground. Lades, Marcus gets outside his man, and Davids. They go short side through Ngubeni, but a little knock.
Just a knock on.
And Western Province almost a pass away from creating something, but certainly more energy. Marcus, always a threat with the ball in hand. Berger outside of him.
There's the hand in. Ezekiel Ngubeni claiming that it was deliberately knocked out of his hand. I think it was a genuine attempt to make a tackle there.
So the difference between him and the first one against the Bulls, so that player is not part of the breakdown. Once you're part of the breakdown, you can't play the 9. So he's
I'll tell you what,
Sean
Miller hasn't been shy of giving a yellow card today.
No, your ball. It just comes off his hand.
3 to the home side, and also
Let's go.
Chris Smith getting yellow carded 5 minutes before half time. Nabib Levy there, second from the left on picture. Brock Harris and Devot Divanaka, two great servants of this province.
Let's go, let's go.
Both returning here as players at the back end of their careers, and now in that coaching box. Just over 10 minutes for the home side to try and get something out of this game.
Too much weight.
2 tries away from a possible bonus point. Bankata powerfully into contact. Gubeni. Nell. Lades. Pass not going to hand.
Backwards.
And then Chris Smith picking up the scraps and immediately converting into counter-attack.
Release.
It's good from Dylan DeLeo there just to continue that momentum.
But just make sure weather was taken back. Okay, play on.
Can they manufacture something from inside their 22? They've got to take significant risk here.
Give it now. You missed it.
Carla van Grienen setting the ruck for Western Province. Now Gubeni waits. Decent clearance from Gubeni off the base of the ruck, getting good carry up towards halfway. It's interesting, we commented on the pitch earlier and how sticky it might be. A lot of players have gone down with cramp.
Let's go, let's play. Here's your mark.
The latest one seems to be Henry Immelman.
Let's play. No.
Sean Skierman finding DeLeo. Skierman almost looking as though he was expecting that ball back, but it goes for Namaklaba. Skierman. Yet another momentum building carry from Jeandre Rudolph. And then Van Niekerk. Chamberlain, Gans. Immelman held it up just long enough for reinforcements to arrive, but he is really battling after getting some attention for cramp. Lizo Gnoboka spent some time down here in the Western Cape, and it parted back to Pretoria in mutual terms. Here's Shilton van Wyk, beautiful stepping and finding Skosan. Gubeni. Porter. Gubeni again, Lades. And Van Wyk. Luke Burger.
No, advantage.
Lonell with a penalty advantage to Western Province. Lades and Skosan. Well, they were on penalty advantage. Now Rudolph just hanging on to the ball. So being marched back another 10. Tristan Lades missing touch with the penalty. Jacobs with a spiraling kick, also not finding touch. Everybody expecting that to go into touch. Gary Porter, the unlikely man, back there. Nell. Lades, Marcus. That ball not going to hand. It's descended into a litany of some unforced errors now.
Yeah, not much quality at the moment. That last phase, just basic errors though. But at least you're starting to see some sort of some sort of shape from Western Province in terms of attack. Marcus is getting more involved in the game. Luke Berger is getting more involved in the game.
There's one of each.
It's one of those games where it's taken the Bulls 50 minutes to win this game, and you know they just have upped the tempo when they've wanted to.
And as effective as they've been through their set piece, largely their line out created so much momentum from their maul. It's been the source of a number of their tries, but also as Western Province have grown with a bit of confidence, so too the Vodacom Bulls' defensive effort has been outstanding. Been asked to make many more tackles in the second half than they were in the first 40. And we saw some trouble for Stravino Jacobs as he made that kick, and he's now stretching out the hamstrings. Scaron Tubeni looks as though he might be having to come back on.
I think clear.
But not for now.
So you guys must just hold your weight. I thought you guys were, but let's go. Yeah.
Henry Immelman continues to battle. He's barely able to run.
Time on.
He's in pain there. You can see he's limping to the side now.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Stephen Nell, the replacement scrum half, coming on for Zach Berger, who had an outstanding evening.
Let's go again.
Had a dominant pack to work behind, but he showed some intelligent kicking when the situation demanded it. Also nipped over for a couple of tries, exploiting a weakness in the pillar defence.
Crouch!
I simply can't speak highly enough, though, the effort of this loose trio for the Vodacom Bulls. Second shove. Eventually stands up, and eventually that arm comes out for the penalty advantage. Hunt's looking for Jacobs. Nell. Rudolph. Who else? Nell for Skierman now. And then away by Van Niekerk and rolled through by Buddha Chamberlain.
Advantage. I'm staying straight.
And this time the Vodacom Bulls patient with the scrum. Lizot Koboka managing to get that hit. The Western Province scrum has improved in the second half. The set piece has been better in the second half. Haven't conceded as many penalties. I think the line-up or the ball stopping. So that's when the power, the second shove comes through from the Vodacom Bulls. And that's when the damage was done. Some of the loose forwards breaking up.
Sure.
Interesting, isn't it? The game is won, the bonus point secure. And with so many players getting treatment for cramp, just deciding to take some time off the clock and have a shot at goal. Little personal milestone on the line for Buddha Chamberlain. He hasn't missed one yet. Six conversions and a penalty to here. And yet another one sails over the middle of the crossbar.
He's been accurate today, Peter Chamberlain, but also in front of a pack that's dominated. Some of the carriers have managed to dominate, gain line the whole time, so makes life a whole lot easier. See how impactful Zach Berger was. Let's go short, Matt.
And gathered by Stedman Kuntz for the Vodacom Bulls. Dylan DeLeo. Nell shaping for the box kick up that right touchline. And Van Wyk leads. Oh, brilliant work in a very narrow channel. That looked as though it might have gone forward from Makata for Ngubeni. And play on is the call. Ngubeni. Then Kuzwayo. His lates. Marcus. Berger. And Van Wyk. He's almost trying to do something with the ball before he had it securely in his hands. Another move with considerable promise from the home side. Perhaps a little glance up at the defence. Two men out to his right. And dejection apparent in the coach's box. They were well aware that they were putting out a very young, very inexperienced team, but prepared to back them. It's going to be interesting to see how all the teams that participate in the URC as well manage their squads in this Carling Currie Cup campaign. And some of those players who didn't get a great deal of action in the URC will surely get plenty of exposure in this competition. Scrum wheeling up in the front row, but play on is the call. Smith running hard and straight at Tristan Lades. Nell, Rudolph, and they were waiting for him that time.
Oh, I'm happy.
Excellent tackle made by Lamprecht. And penalty for holding on the ground. Ngubeni goes with the tap. Lades missing out a couple to find Van Wyk. Makata. Ball ripped in the contact. DeLeo. And Skierman holds it up. He was looking for the offload to Grobelaar. The ball secured on the ground though for Western Province by Gustafsson. Marcus. Makata gets away, and a beautiful inside ball from Ngubeni. That one's gone forward.
Forward pass. That's done.
And Sean Miller brings an end to the game. An outstanding performance from the Vodacom Bulls. There are tired men from both sides all over the pitch, with some of the underfoot conditions taking their toll. But for Piwe Nomlomo, a very satisfactory day as head coach of the Vodacom Bulls.